So my name is Colonel Julian Cheater, call sign Ghost. I'm the 432nd Wing Commander, not just a wing, but an air expeditionary wing as well.
Colonel Mike Angry Schultz, I'm the Wing Commander here at the 926.
So I'm NOCO. I'm the Intel Weapons Officer here at Creech.
I go by Banjo, F-16 pilot out here at Nellis.
I'm Major Joe Hans Tomer.
Sergeant Lindsay Stamps Clifford. I'm originally from Germany. I've been in the Air Force for about 14 years now. I'm an Operations Intelligence Analyst.
Hi, I'm Staff Sergeant Tobias Woodard from the 57th Wing.
Captain Mark Kuhn. I fly for the 232, which is the Guard Squadron.
When one explores a museum, the results of innovation are everywhere. It can be easy to overlook the past. But everything here went from idea to reality in the hands of airmen and engineers just like you. What does innovation look like? Is it rocket science? Does it fly beyond Mach 3? Or faster? Does it change the scope of what's possible? Or simply help us do our job? What does innovation mean for today's Air Force?
So having been airborne every minute of every day for the last 10 years, we have a compelling need to innovate.
I think being proactive and being innovative are tied together.
If you hear the word innovate, it's not a scary thing.
Sure, we all have our guidance that we go off of, but innovation in itself is difficult sometimes because people have to buy into it.
So innovation to me is a mindset.
But it's breaking those old habits that's really tough, I find.
Innovation is, to me, freeing yourself to fail.
You know, from my perspective, innovation is a part of our DNA.
To me, innovation happens every single day when airmen are really good at their jobs and they're in an environment where they're allowed to just try new things out and potentially fail and then try again.
I need people to think differently than me.
To bring their own perspective, to bring a little bit of who they are to the table.
Innovation is not one of those things that has to come overnight.
It's being able to feel kind of unconstrained, that you can make a change even if it's something very minor.
I mean, that's just going to draw so many people to want to be a part of what we do and just take it to that next level.
And then maybe integrate it with somebody else, something amazing could bloom out of that.
The Air Force thinks so too. With top-down funding and support, airmen are working to increase innovation in the Air Force.
This is the future Spark Nellis lab. Right now, just kind of some bare walls, no desks sitting here around me yet, but that's because the team has been working diligently to put this place together. We used a lot of the Squadron Innovation Funds to start building out this space, and so in the next month, we'll see this transform from kind of this empty room with some fresh paint into a whole new lab.
You know, we can really have an impact in what we do here.
That's something we're trying to do with the NPF here at Nellis, is make it so that instead of just walking in, pressing a button and getting a number, you can text message yourself into the queue, get a text that says, hey, you're going to be up in 50 minutes.
A lot of times, you know, the things that impact the daily lives of airmen, you know, it may be the littlest thing that we can come up with here locally and then spread that out throughout the Air Force.
I mean, with the test environment, it's like, hey, we got this new piece of equipment.
So do the test and see if I can come up with a solution that works, and if it doesn't, we're at least a little farther along. Told him a little bit about the problem. He'd actually started the research on Wikipedia and Amazon. He set the links to my inbox, and within a few days, I actually purchased the items from Amazon. And it worked great, and we realized, hey, for just a few dollars, literally $1 per aircrew, I could come up with a solution. I increased our combat capability.
We've taken things that were conducted in testing here on the NTTR, the Nellis Test and Training Range, and 2 weeks later, we're employing it in combat. So don't be afraid to go out there and try, because ultimately, you are going to increase our warfighting capability, and I've seen that from the youngest A1C to the most senior pilot here across the wing.
Getting to that next step, or getting 5 steps beyond,
It's going to give us the leading edge in combat.
It has significantly enhanced our quality of life, our ability to do our mission, and the development of our people.
You don't have to start big.
Just keep listening to the people.
The problem changes every day, and we have to be innovative every day.
You know, don't be afraid to try. I mean, if you don't take that shot, you'll never make that shot. You'll never win that championship.
When you or your family visit a museum in the future, what will they find? Stories of your innovation, of your teamwork, of you, and what you do today in the Air Force.
We are behind you 100%. People that have come before you have excelled. You're going to stumble, you're going to skin your knee, you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. I do it, you're going to do it, but we're going to learn, we're going to recover, and we're going to be stronger for that. And I just want to say thank you to all of our deployed airmen and those families that support them.